Well, welcome back to No Limits Wrestling. Still to come tonight is our main event. It is an 18-man number one contenders battle royal for a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship at Heatwave. Sting is the current champion, who is going to potentially challenge Sting at Heatwave, because tonight we could have a completely different number one contender, since basically everybody in the company is in that battle royal, except for this guy, who arguably has an even greater chance of winning the world title, because he is still, even after defeating CM Punk at Sacrifice, he is still Mr. Money in the Bank, and he still is in possession of that contract, that briefcase that guarantees him a world heavyweight title matchup anytime, any place he wishes. He won at WrestleMania. That was last May. It's been nearly a year since AJ Styles won that AJ Money in the Bank, and he hasn't cashed it in yet. He is definitely biding his time, and some people are beginning to question, as this audience suggests, is he ever going to cash it in?
You thought you had me down and out. You thought you ended my career, but you were wrong. You were dead wrong. And you should have seen your face. Oh my God. You should have seen your face when I showed up. It is like you'd seen a ghost to take care of you, to take you out. And the only exception there was is the fact that you weren't wheeled out to the hospital. No, I should have left you laying just like you left me. And that's why I'm here tonight, so that you, for once in your life, can walk out to this ring, man up, and just face me. For God's sakes, face me.
He wants like to face CM Punk, obviously. Well, this isn't the guy that AJ was expecting. This isn't the guy that the audience was expecting. AJ Styles, obviously, feeling cocky enough to call out the man he beat last night in CM Punk, but instead he's going to get Shawn Michaels, and what the hell is this about? HBK obviously not going to be happy after losing to Kurt Angle last night. He was not the man to beat Kurt Angle, but he is here tonight, and obviously we know, among the many guys that are going to be competing in that battle royal, we know that Shawn Michaels is going to be one of them. Well, AJ Styles even, he isn't the world champion, but he comes pretty damn close with that briefcase. But what has Shawn Michaels got to say to AJ?
Hold on a second. If we're going to do this, let's make it official. And there's only one cat that can do that, and that's HBK. So, if the people want, the people shall receive tonight. Right there in that bare ring, HBK will take on in one-on-one competition, and just to make sure that there are no shenanigans, no crooked referees.
And AJ Styles stopping Michaels in his tracks. I think Michaels is making a challenge right there. He wants to fight, but that's going to make him even more pissed off. A disrespectful slap emphatically across the face of Shawn Michaels, and Michaels wasn't taking any of that crap. He just literally super kicked their head in and caved in the skull of AJ Styles. Styles may be a little bit too confident after his victory over CM Punk, and it just showed here tonight. Shawn Michaels is looking for a clean slate. He's looking for a new challenge. And AJ Styles wasn't interested, but Shawn Michaels certainly was. Right there, he just made an impression. In fact, he made a huge impression heading into that Battle Royal later on tonight. And another man who's going to be competing in that Battle Royal, the Intercontinental Champion Chris Jericho. Can he become a dual champion, Intercontinental and World Champion, at Heatwave if he wins tonight. And as we mentioned before, there's CM Punk last night. He failed to capture the briefcase from AJ Styles, so he is going to be, this is almost like his last shot, you'd imagine, at getting a world title matchup. And who can forget Kurt Angle? He is still undefeated. Is he going to be the undefeated World Heavyweight Champion? He could very well be after tonight if he wins the Battle Royal and goes on to face Sting. Anybody could win it. It is really...
Ever since the beginning of time, there's been those people, those simple little everyday normal people. And they spend all their time, they spend their lives denouncing my name. They tell everyone I'm a liar, and that my words mean nothing. Well, let's play a game. Let's play a fun little game. I like games. Let's play pretend for a second. Let's pretend that everything I say is true, that I told you no lie. Let's pretend for 1 second that I am every bit of the monster that they think I am. Let's play that game. How do you stop me? How do you stop something like this? How do you stop something that wins wars without lifting a finger? How do you stop something that's been worshipped by every culture since the dawn of ages? How do you stop something that can never be destroyed? And if you're looking for that angle, please, come find me. I'm out here with all my friends. I'm the king of this jungle. And if you're looking for the whereabouts, look in the sky and follow the buzzards. Follow the buzzards.
And who the hell is going to win that Battle Royal later tonight? Will it be Kurt Angle? That is the question. Undefeated, world champion, never been done before, as I've said. And he will be entering it tonight with high hopes and high intentions. And right now is the Hardcore Championship matchup, featuring a man who last night at Sacrifice went through one of the most gruesome battles in NLW history. And here, living to tell the tale, Raven. He is still the NLW Hardcore Champion after last night defeating John Cena decisively in Barbed Wire Massacre. It took layers upon layers of barbed wire and even fire to put away John Cena, but in the end, Raven was the one who was victorious. John Cena carried out on a stretcher, and we don't know if he's ever going to be able to compete again. We don't know even if he's going to be able to wrestle again. The fact of the matter is that match was so brutal, and the fact that Raven is still standing and competing here tonight is a testament to his character, and even putting the Hardcore title on the line tonight against a guy who last night also had a match up inside the Steel Asylum, but he wasn't as successful. R-Truth, so close to win the X Division title in the Steel Asylum, but tonight is hoping to win the Hardcore title, and you see the way he threw that trash can right into the ring and in the head of Raven, and oh my god, almost like a drop toe hold, smashing his face into the trash can here and now stomping away at the ribs of Raven. You gotta say that Raven is at a disadvantage here. He is the underdog, but he is going to try and do anything in his power to defeat R-Truth here tonight. Truth wants the Hardcore title, and he wants it in a bad way, especially after the disappointment he felt last night not being able to wrest the X Division title away from Austin Aries. And of course Raven here tonight, we're surprised he's being able to compete considering the welts and bruises he must be suffering from the cuts, and also everything that transpired last night has to play into tonight, and Raven a net breaker to him. And now anything goes, false count anywhere in this Hardcore Championship matchup as Truth sends Raven into the corner, into that trash can, but he kicks out, but that might do it for R-Truth. The trade to the stomach, and now another chop to the chest, sent into the ropes reversed, and now Raven catches him out, and the Alabama slam by Raven. He is still welted and taped up from barbed wire last night. Obviously R-Truth has to be in the right position right here tonight. Going to use everything to his advantage, has him held by the neck, and delivers a neck breaker stunner by R-Truth. And now he has that trash can in hand again. What do you think? His plan in here, he was looking to use it in a devastating way against Raven, but he's dropped toe hold, and now it's over his head, and oh my! A torpedo-like foot drives into the face in the trash can of R-Truth. And now he's in the corner, and a clothesline again in the Bulldog combo. Here's the cover, and kicking out does R-Truth. Raven is starting to build momentum here in this Hardcore Championship matchup. His first title defense since Barbed Wire Massacre, and he's bringing out that table right now. He's going to send it in the ring, and this looks dangerous for R-Truth, but Truth manages to get back into this one. Truth's holding that chair now, and he looks as if he wants to do some serious damage with it, and he clubs it across the back of the skull of Raven, and again a leg drop to the back of the head of Raven. And R-Truth is intent of taking the Hardcore title here tonight. This is a huge opportunity for him. Can he capitalise on it? He's got the table set up now, and he's going over to the already prone. Before this match even started, Raven is being placed on that table, and R-Truth wants to go to the top rope. This might not be wise, because Raven, he's back up on his feet already, and oh my god, R-Truth was caught out, and the Raven effect through the table, and the victory goes to still your Hardcore champion, Raven. A brutal Raven effect right through the wood of that table and driving him head first, and seriously messing up his head, I'm sure. R-Truth tried to capitalise on it tonight, but Raven still riding a wave of momentum from Sacrifice. We'll take a look at the replay here. R-Truth took one too many risks, and it cost him when he was caught out on that top rope and driven through the table with the Raven effect. I don't think R-Truth can quite believe how his luck has changed. He was on top of the world a few months ago, a few weeks ago even, and now he's lost 2 nights in a row, and that's going to be something that's going to be hard to get back from. Raven still holds that Hardcore title in his hands, in his grasp, and R-Truth points at it. He points at Raven, but Raven still is your Hardcore champion and still successfully retains his title in a brutal matchup. Truth tried, but Truth failed, and it is Raven who is the victor. And among the many grueling contests that took place last night, one of the most brutal was in fact the ambulance matchup between Cain and Randy Orton. Randy Orton and Cain traded blows. In fact, they beat each other up all over the arena, and Cain tombstone Randy Orton on the floor, but as you can see here, he did not win the matchup, because who else but the NWO, the NLW Tag Team Champions, would interfere and place Cain in the back of that ambulance. Randy Orton was as good as gone when the NWO appeared and helped him, and we have no idea why. Are we going to find answers right now? Who the hell knows? Nevertheless, Randy Orton did beat Cain in that ambulance matchup with help from the NWO, and I'm sure that this guy wants answers. He has been playing mind games with Randy Orton for weeks preceding the Sacrifice pay-per-view, and he thought that he had won it, when out of the blue, the NLW Tag Team Champions, who weren't even booked on the card, just came out and decimated Cain and put him in the back of that ambulance, costing him this matchup and costing him ultimate retribution against the Viper. But Cain is here and he's ready for one-on-one action, and maybe he can channel his frustration in this upcoming matchup. I'm sure I wouldn't want to be Cain's opponent right now, especially after what he's gone through. Oh, hang on. Well, these guys aren't scheduled to come out here, but haven't they done enough? Cain is wondering what the hell's going on. He was expecting a one-on-one matchup right here, but instead, the NLW Tag Team Champions coming out here now. And what the hell is this about? Haven't they done enough? Last night they decimated Cain in the middle of the ring, and now Cain is all alone. What the hell do Kevin Nash and the Big Show have in mind right now? The Tag Team Champions have the ring surrounded. What the hell is I'm fearing for Cain, and I don't usually. This is one of the rare situations where Cain is the underdog right here. He's got two monsters gunning after him, and oh my god. Big Show followed him by the throat. What the hell? What on earth is this? They have Cain held in the... For the love of God! Oh my god. The big dog is heading for his yard. He is back in NLW. We haven't seen him in months. We haven't seen this guy in months. The Undertaker. Oh my god. And let alone the shock on my face. You can see the shock on Nash and the Big Show's face. They are out here to finish what they started last night at Sacrifice. When out of the blue, the Undertaker's back to help his brother. And Kevin Nash wants nothing to do with the Phenom right here. He is... I'm speechless. So are Big Show and Cain. Cain's speechless at the moment, but he's glad the Undertaker's here for him. Telling him to back off, and Cain points at the NWO. This is insane. The NWO have a roadblock in the form of the Brothers of Destruction. Nevertheless, there is going to be our main event later tonight. It's an 18-man #1 contenders battle royal. The winner gets a shot at Sting's World Heavyweight title at Heatwave. Who is winning? Find out tonight.